Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
for
That's
some
not the next
reason, good old goat here is not showing up.
What'd you do? Probably because I stopped the. No, it's still on.
Oh no! There we go. I fixed it.
Me.
I fixed it.
Sorry, it gave me more time to look pretty.
Listen, we can't do this without the token 5 minutes of troubleshooting. But
all right,
it's been less than. All right, okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Two. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. For those of you who may not have noticed, who aren't very astute, may notice that we have yet again changed our setup. We look a little bit different. We've got the rum ship front and center here. We'll have the chat front and center here. We'll have all of the fun little tidbits and things that we want to show you guys on our screens are going to be front and center there. It's a really nice layout. It adds some motion and some life, I think.
Maybe one day we'll have like Blue walking around on the bottom or something every now and then.
Yeah. I'm putting a lot of effort into making sure that we have a good product for you guys. So if you like it, let us know. If you don't, let me know. We'll go in a different direction. But I think this is really good. It looks great. The transitions are cool. I'm sure you guys will see it. I'll show it one more time. Boom, there's the skull. And boom, there we are. But anyway, news.
So,
yeah. Episode 31, by the way.
So to start off with my side of the news, the primary 3D printing world until you get yours working. The resin printers up in action, working on a set of things for Dragon here.
Yours truly.
Potentially going to be doing helping a big order with our unofficial partner in town here. doing a bunch of
Yes.
miniatures.
Yes.
But still haven't gotten word on that. If I do, you get to see that printer going nonstop. Might stream it every now and then. Still haven't quite figured out how well it's going to look when you're streaming through that orange glass there, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The speaker's on the right and y'all are on the left. What speaker?
The speaker is on the right and y'all are on the left. What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe he meant ship. Maybe that was a weird autocorrect.
Oh, and if you also notice, the chat box is a little bit different. It's got a cool little retro look to it now. Matter of fact, I kind of want to stretch this out a little bit.
While you're stretching things out, I'll continue to explain.
Yeah.
So we're got that going, printing that stuff. Still more than open for orders and free prints for the veterans. Now the other printer, as you can see, is just holding up an oil heater. What do you call this?
The wax warmer.
Yeah.
I call
it
it
is a wax
warmer.
warmer, but I put oil in it, so whatever. Yeah, it is a wax warmer that I put oil in. And then to my left, you can see the server's still going, which will eventually go on the top of my shelf up here because we did finally get the ARC server going.
Yes.
We're still working up the kinks as far as getting a store and some Discord channels going, but it is up for those that want to come play. It's just a 5x PvE server with some quality of life mods.
Yep.
And it's not the old ARC, it's the new Ascended, ARC Ascended, not ARC Survival Evolved.
Right.
Yeah, feel free to come join us. Let us know if you want to test out some mods or anything. You can just reach out to us directly until we have our full-blown ticketing system going.
Yeah, which will be up and running here shortly. We're gonna have a really cool shop for it, so you can make donations to the organization and receive really cool in-game items that'll help you along your process of play, whether that be dinosaurs, resources, whatever. So it's exciting. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, because those that don't know, that's how RUM-Gaming got its
original start. Yeah,
starting funds.
Yeah,
was from running a server, and the donations of that server helped us get RUM-Gaming off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So we always wanted to bring it back. It's just games get more and more demanding, and it makes the server get a little bit more costly.
Parts get more and more expensive. Yep.
Yeah. But as I've been upgrading computers and building computers from others, I've been Frankensteining something that can actually host a server together. And that's what we got so far. That's the wife's old computer with some RAM from somewhere else, a magic video card that once thought broken that isn't. And yeah, so what did I get? I think the SSD was donated from somebody, but yeah, it's hodgepodge together, and initial funds from server donations to go to upgrading it a little bit to make sure it can keep hosting everybody. But after that, all donations will go, towards our veterans. And I do more because still our goal, hopefully our goal for 2024 is to make enough money to buy a bamboo printer and start really printing out some cool stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
Those are $1,000. So.
Yeah, I watch Adam Savage on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel called Tested. And every year they post a video for like each member of the crew doing like their just a quick little rundown of like their favorite things of the prior year. And one of the things that was pretty ubiquitous on everybody's list were the bamboo printers.
Yeah, they hit the ground running and took it by storm.
Yeah, there's like even watching like his video, and when he was talking about the printers that he uses, he goes a little bit into like how exciting and like how quickly the 3D printing space, as industry as a whole, is like progressing. And some of the stuff that these printers can do now is incredible.
Yeah.
The materials that they can
That's-
use is incredible.
I mean, the materials have always been there, at least since I've been doing it and watching it. They're just usually fused with like regular PLA plus PETG. So, I mean, you can do metal and wood and
Yeah.
What's it called? What's the really hard plastic? Like
Delrin,
polyurethane?
No,
like yeah, I think it's
polystyrene.
polyurethane. Now I'm thinking of, but yeah, I mean, you can make things that are better than you can get from a manufacturer.
Yeah.
in some senses. Yeah. I'm really excited to like partner with the guy in town more and maybe see if I can get through the patience one day of like taking some classes and learning it on my own, because I'm still impressed that he was able to throw together that blue dog
so
quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I spent hours making like 3D letters in a block one time.
Yeah.
The things I've tried to do have taken ages almost. And the fact that he was able to take a 2D image like from scratch and turn it into a 3D model was just like, well, damn. Apparently, I need to learn how to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I got all kinds. It'd be cool. Like I have a copy of the rum ship here, but it needs some twinking. But I don't know how to do it. I've tried. That's where I originally tried trying to teach myself. Was I had somebody make the ship for me in 3D, and then I just went in and tried to make it better, and yeah, couldn't do it. But yeah, so that's it for news on me.
Yeah.
Printers working and going, servers running, and yeah.
That's awesome.
Anything from you?
News for me. We are the desks for our office. The new desks for our office are going to be coming in soon. We're going to be getting those. So, that'll be good. We'll get some more organization in the office. I can start 3D printing again. I'll be able to get that set up. The desk that was, or the table that was bought that we thought was going to work for the 3D printer that ended up being a little too shaky. I figured out a way to fix it. And so I'm excited to do that. I thought
you were just going to use the old one.
Well, I was, but this one is honestly better. Just the only problem is that it's not as sturdy as I need it to be. But I know how I'm going to fix it, and it's going to be cheap and easy. I'm going to go to Home Depot, and I'm going to buy some tubing, metal tube, long enough to cover the diagonal on the back. And I'm going to grab me a hammer, and I'm going to hammer the ends flat, drill a hole through them, drill a hole in the legs on the desk, and rivet that crossbar on there on the corner.
Just use some self-tapping screws.
Or some self-tapping screws. Yeah, I could do that too. And that should stabilize it enough where I can put the 3D printer on it.
Cool.
So that'll be good. In other news, I made a conscious health decision last week.
A conscious?
Yeah.
Hopefully you weren't unconscious making it.
Well, I mean, it was a habit that I have that I know is extremely unhealthy, and I'm trying to mitigate it as best as possible. The habit is like I eat right before I go to sleep. Like I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
And so, when I'm staying up late, it's 11 o'clock midnight. I'm, trying to scrounge for something to eat before I go lay down. And most of the time what I come up with is just not the best of things. So I found a really good deal on Amazon, for like, how Amazon can do like the, schedule, like, oh, we'll deliver this every month. And you you save a little bit of money.
Yeah, well, subscriptions.
Yeah. I ended up getting this Quest protein bar, like ultimate variety pack.
Yeah.
For like $12 a month. And it's like, it comes with it comes with, or no, I'm sorry, every 2 weeks, and it comes with 12 bars. So it's like this could be my midnight snack instead of chocolates or candy or whatever other BS I get. I can just grab one of these protein bars, eat that, and that's going to be enough substance to like settle me and make me, ready to sleep. And it's going to be a lot better for me than whatever else I'm going to be eating. So I'm excited to give this a shot and see how it works out. Just a protein bar at night.
You could have got you a case of the meat sticks, man.
I thought about that, but those are expensive. They're like $60 for a case.
Yeah, but you get like 150 of them.
Yeah, but I'd have to eat like 5 of them, and that's not healthy.
You don't have to eat 5, sir.
I know. But
you could eat 2.
What I was looking for, I was really looking for like a meal replacement, is what I was really looking for. But these protein bars,
less calories is what I'm looking for.
Well, yeah, definitely ain't getting less calories out of this, I don't think. But
well, yeah, that's what I was like. I'm guilty of the same thing. Like I'll eat crackers and chips and whatever.
But it's baby steps, man.
I need to get something that's just So I've thought about doing like the meat stick thing and like limit myself to like 2 meat sticks.
Yeah. But no, like I said, I wanted something that was going to feel like there was substance behind it. I feel like if 2 meat sticks just wouldn't feel like enough to me. This protein bar, however, does.
Yeah. Yeah. The end goal, though, was to cut out the 4th meal.
Well, yeah. Yeah, right. The end goal is to cut out the 4th meal. Oh, you're doing it now? The wife just we got an Amazon, $100 Amazon gift card for Christmas, and she just walked out of the room and then came back in looking at me while she was ripping it open. So she's buying the desks right now. So
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, jump into our topic as we first, we're going to recap on last week and the week before. We discussed Christmas and holiday traditions, and then we went over the top U.S. New Year's traditions. Figured out, some we never heard of, some we are familiar with. Yogurt is not satisfying as far as that curbing your hunger.
Well, I did try that. I did think about that too, and I also bought because I'm experimenting. I'm trying to figure out what works best for me and what I think is going to be the best. So the protein bars is one thing that I'm going to try. Another thing that I've tried that's kind of worked is I got like the fruit cups, the 0 sugar fruit cups.
Yeah.
That you would like put in like lunch, and I'd eat like 1 or 2 of those. And those are great. They're a little sweet. They give me like a dessert kind of feel before bed. It's just enough to kind of, I guess it like levels your, I don't know, whatever it does, but it makes me feel, it feels good. So I've been doing that too. So protein bars and fruit is kind of what I'm leaning on for my midnight snacks as of lately. And so we'll see how that works. I need to make this chat so small. It's so big.
I've changed mine several times, so that's why I originally got like the dehydrator, was like make my own jerky as a supplement, because eating just protein is better than eating sugars and carbs.
Yeah.
As far as healthiness. And then I also got I used to get the sugar-free popsicles, so I could have like 3 or 4 popsicles. Yeah. You feel like you're eating a dessert, and you eat 3 or 4 of them, and your body feels like it just ate something because you just basically drank 2 cups of liquid.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a mind trick and semi-healthier, but the problem with those kind of things, it's like, well, I don't want fucking popsicles 7 days a week. I don't want jerky 7 days a week. So the problem is I keep getting burnt out on things.
Yep.
And then end up just going back to eating like Triscuits and shit.
Yeah. Well, and that's another reason why I thought I'd get like the ultimate variety pack. I mean, this thing's got chocolate chip cookie dough. It's got brownie, mint chocolate chunk s'mores, cookies and cream, peanut butter, oatmeal, white chocolate raspberry.
To keep the 4th meal. I'm looking at options that don't give me the calories.
Oh, yeah.
My problem is I keep eating like a box of Wheat Thins before
Yeah.
I go to bed, or a can of Pringles.
Well, right. Yeah, that's the same thing for me, but I'm trying to reduce it down to like just a protein bar. Like,
But it's like the same amount of calories, though.
yeah.
It's just packed into a smaller package.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be better.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a baby step. I'd rather just switch to like I was doing. Like I just switched to fucking meat only, or I switched to sugar-free popsicles.
Yeah.
Problem is I give up too easily. You know, the popsicles are run out, and I'm like, all right, well, Pringles it is. You know?
Yeah.
And then I'll just be back on the fucking Pringle train for the next 2 weeks, and then I'm like, what am I doing? But anyway,
yeah.
The topic is we're going over 2023 and 2024 weird, strange, oddity news postings, broadcasts, be it newspaper or news website or whatever. Got various sources that I got here.
All right. I've got some too if we want to go through them together.
So, the goal, as we discussed before, is like if possible, we're going to try and just read the title and gauge your opinion or what you think the actual article's about, and go from there. But not all of them are going to be like that.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do mine first, since you probably have more than I do. So if we have any duplicates, you can get rid of them on your end.
Yeah.
The first one I pulled up that I thought was really interesting, just based on the title. A vase purchased for $3.99, sold for more than $100,000 at an auction.
I saw that one and immediately just didn't even care.
I was like,
my initial reaction.
Because
I see things like that all the time.
I don't know. My initial reaction was like, holy shit. Could you imagine if you were the person that sold or gave away that vase to Goodwill and got $6 for it or whatever?
Or nothing. Probably
nothing,
free.
probably. Yeah.
Donated it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'd be so mad.
Well, I mean, the Goodwill part was mildly entertaining, but I just meant like these whole hidden gems kind of thing. There's a whole damn show based on a fucking Antique Roadshow and Pawn Store or Pawn Stars, whatever that show is called, Hardcore Pawn or whatever. Like there's so many things like that, or the Storage Wars. There's so many things like that where they're like, oh, this might be worth something. And, it almost just reminds me of like the lottery.
Yeah.
Like, you hear these articles and see these stories, but it never happens to you. Never seems to happen to anybody around you.
Well, but to me, this raises a lot of questions. Like, how did this person realize that it was just so happened to be crafted by a famous Italian glass designer named Carlo Scarpa? Like,
I probably just got bored one day when they were cleaning it. And you're like, what does this fucking say?
It maybe, yeah. Who knows? I don't know. I thought that was crazy. But moving on.
I've tried looking up things that I have sometimes because I got random shit.
Yeah.
I got things that I just think are cool.
Yeah.
that I've never researched or anything. Just I think it's cool. And I'm like, oh, for all I know, this thing that I think is cool is worth $100,000, but I wouldn't know.
Yeah, there is static on your mic when it is open. It's probably, I don't know, you got like a fan or something going on?
I mean, the printer is going in the background.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the printer in the background. I can hear it, yeah. And so can the stream.
Yeah, I can't really do much about that. It seems pretty quiet. But also, I'm always canceling headphones on.
It's not all the time. It's just every once in a while. So it's probably fine.
Probably just kicks up a little bit. But...
Yeah. The next article I had was this is the article. Holy moly, a sniffer dog helps rediscover a rare mole.
A sniffer dog? Like a rescue dog?
Yeah, like dogs that sniff for like drugs and bombs.
How does a scuba diver sound?
Let me pull up the stream on my phone and listen on my phone to see what it sounds like.
I mean, I got it.
Yeah, pull it up. See what you sound like. You sound fine on my end.
Yeah, sounds clear to me. I don't know. Maybe it's every now and then. We'll see. So wait, what was your article? Oh, the sniffer dog. So you said like a search and rescue dog? Hello.
Do you have music playing?
No. There's literally nothing in the background except for the fan on the printer.
All right.
And I hear nothing when I'm listening to myself.
Okay. I don't know. It may be the music too. The music has like this. Here, let me just cut the music.
Oh, you mean the music? I
The
didn't know you were
background
playing music.
Yeah, I'm playing. I have like very low background music.
I don't hear it.
Well, it's because it's very low.
I mean, I got the volume maxed out and don't hear it. Anyway, you didn't tell me what kind of dang dog it is.
Oh yeah, it's like just a sniffer dog, like the regular like.
I don't know what a sniffer dog is.
The dogs that
like the sniffer dog at the airport, or like a search and rescue dog.
Yeah, like they're both sniffer dogs.
Kind of. One's a drug sniffing dog, and one hunts down people in rubble.
It doesn't specify what kind of dog.
Just a sniffer dog.
Yeah, it just says sniffer dog.
They're gonna make me go down a rabbit hole.
But it says apparently a dog sniffed a mole out, found a mole that hasn't been seen since 1936. They appeared to have been extinct. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. We found a species that we thought was extinct. A dog found a species that we thought was extinct.
Just makes you wonder, well, multiple things. One, I don't know. Those kind of things always make me wonder, where it's like so many different kinds of little moles. It's like how would you even know it's extinct? It was digging around.
Well, with the help of DNA, scientists in South Africa have rediscovered De Winston's golden mole is what it was called. Oh wait, hold on. There's more. Never mind. Let me see. The dog named Jesse.
Heard what they're talking about. It is the printer fan.
Oh,
just every now and then it picks up the printer fan louder than it should.
The dog named Jesse was able to pick up the scent of moles and their tunnels. There are 21 species of golden moles. They found, I guess, number 11. Yeah, pretty interesting.
Yep.
Gert, you're probably hearing the background music. The background music had like this weird.
I just told you that I heard it. Were you not listening?
Well, Garrett just said no. He knows the printer sound.
No, it is. Well, he knows the normal printer, not the resin printer. That's the resin printer fans that are getting picked up by the mic every now and then.
Oh. All right. Anyway,
he's used to hearing the regular printer because that one's right next to my desk, and he's been hearing that one for years now.
Next one I have.
What's your next one?
My next one, the headline reads, "Why Scientists Are Reanimating Spider Corpses for Research."
I saw that one, but I didn't read into it. I was just like, that's kind of weird.
There was one particular part of the headline that I had to know more. It was reanimating corpses. It's like, okay, I gotta know how they're doing this. So let's see. From corpse to claw. When spiders die, their muscles tense up. So when the spider is alive, it can actively control the valves in each leg too, so that it can have this walking motion. But when it dies, it loses the control over these valves. So it looks like the way that the spider moves is they don't have like muscle pairs. Instead, they rely on flexor muscles to curl their legs inward toward their body and hydraulic pressure to extend their legs outward.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
So they inject it with pressurized air to make the legs move.
Yeah. Stick a little arm in it that just pumps air in and out.
That's why. Why?
It's an animatronic fucking.
Okay, who
spider.
needs necrobotic spiders? We've seen researchers. Okay, so this was one of the scientists that worked on it. We've seen researchers use, for example, feathers from a bird for robotics applications. Other than that, we're not aware of people using biotic materials. Spiders in this case serve as a really good source of material because nature does all the work for us. We don't have to build this pneumatically actuated gripper from scratch. We just use nature in this sense to harvest the spider and use it for the gripper. He says they're biodegradable.
Well, yeah.
So I guess what they're doing is they're trying to study the way that spiders use their legs to design better, like, gripping tools or machinery, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are designed based off of nature.
Yeah.
How things work in nature.
But that's but yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's pretty interesting. Reading into it more, that's even more interesting. Kind of morbid, but interesting.
You imagine trying to get the grant money for that, though?
Yeah.
Like, listen. What we're going to do, animatronically control spiders.
Yeah. And what's this going to solve? Machinery.
We're going to make better parts.
Better parts, yeah. The next one I had. Coast Guard arrests a man trying to run a giant hamster wheel across the Atlantic.
Hamster wheel?
Yeah. Okay, now I have
like an inflatable hamster wheel, I'm assuming?
I'm going to pull up the picture right now on the stream.
Or is it like a paddle boat?
So it looks like this guy has like a metal cage that's like a paddle boat with like floaties in between the paddles. So as he runs in the cage, the floaties will keep him afloat, but the paddles will push him along. I don't know if you could see the picture very well.
Yeah.
There, but
yeah, kind of. So it's more of a paddleable roll cage, not really a hamster wheel, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, why would you be arrested?
Key problem is his vessel, a giant floating hamster wheel made of buoys and wires, self-propelled by Bellucci running inside.
What did he get arrested for?
Bellucci, who lives in Florida, god damn it. Florida man, at it again.
Garrett called it.
After being granted asylum from Iran, was taken by the Coast Guard last week aboard his vessel following several days of back and forth with the authorities. According to a criminal complaint,
why did he get arrested?
Filed in the U.S. District Court in South Florida. Let me see. He told the Coast Guard officers that his destination was London. Bellucci was asked for the vehicle's registration, and he said it was registered in Florida, but that he couldn't find the registration according to the complaint.
So they got him for having an unregistered vehicle?
It's a fucking... Yes, you have to register your... You have to register a boat, dude. You have to. It's like a car.
I don't have to register a goddamn surfboard.
You're right, because it's not a vehicle.
A canoe is? I don't have to register it.
I don't know, man. I feel like you
That's
do.
some bullshit, man. I feel like they were stretching.
The Coast Guard assessed Bellucci's vessel, known as a hydropod, and determined he was conducting a manifestly unsafe voyage.
Man, just trying to live his life, man.
They were ending his voyage due to it being unsafe.
That's his choice.
Bellucci replied that he had a 12-inch knife and would attempt to kill himself if the officers attempted to remove him from his vessel. So these guys were trying to tell him. Oh, and apparently this wasn't his first try. He did it once more in one of those like inflatable balls things. Yeah. We refer to it as the hamster wheel of doom. Adding that temperatures could get up to 120 degrees inside the bubble.
Yeah. Especially the one he had. It was so wide. You're not going to get a lot of airflow in there.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, that one's pretty good. Captain goes down with the ship. Yeah.
You never take me alive.
All right. And the final one, I thought it was just really, really wholesome. Girl asked
weird news.
Girl asked police to run DNA test on Christmas cookie for evidence of Santa Claus. Well, the cool thing was
like January 2023.
Yeah, the cool thing is like the response that the police department did on Facebook. I thought that was really cool. They went and they did. So I'm pulling it up right now. It's making me log in. No, it's not. Okay. So they did a press release. And the Facebook post says, earlier this month, a young investigator from the town of Cumberland submitted the attached letter requesting DNA analysis be conducted on the partially eaten cookie and carrot remains she acquired on the morning of December 25th, 2022 for possible DNA evidence of Santa Claus, a.k.a. Kris Kringle, a.k.a. St. Nicholas, a.k.a. St. Nick, and or one of his 9 reindeer. As such, Chief Benson immediately instructed his investigative division to forward her evidence to the state of Rhode Island's Department of Health Forensic Science Unit for analysis. Chief Benson noted this young lady obviously has a keen sense for truth in an investigative process and did a tremendous job packaging her evidence for submission. We will do our very best to provide answers for her. And with that, they, took pictures and measurements of all of the evidence, put like the official tape on the evidence on it. They wrote up like an official forensic science document stating that they did a DNA test. And they posted a picture of evidence that St. Nicholas may have been in the area at that time with like this trail cam picture of a deer. And then did a press release on it. And I was like, that's really cool. They just like went all in on this letter. I don't know. It was fun to read and look at.
Now every kid's going to be sending in that shit.
Yeah, right.
Look what you started. Just need to tell them the truth. Cthulhu's the one that brings you your gifts.
Cthulhu is the one.
As long as you make a proper sacrifice.
That's right. Live goat.
No goats.
Okay.
All right. So my first one, I'll have to share a picture with you. But first, I just want you to imagine it.
Okay.
So a car-sized tumbleweed made quite a scene on a California highway.
I saw this one. I saw this one.
And it's like, one, I didn't really know tumbleweeds could get that big, But it was just like, man, could you imagine driving down the fucking highway or like I-10? And all of a sudden, a tumbleweed the size of a Volkswagen Beetle was spotted hurling its way down a 4-lane highway.
Oh, there's a video. Okay, let's watch the video.
Well, I sent you the picture.
I pulled up the video.
Yeah, we ain't got time for videos.
It looks like a goddamn... looks like the giant Christmas tree almost.
It was the size of that car.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, watch the video. I guess that's worth it. Jeez. Imagine that. Just imagine that thing barreling down I-10 at you.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no thanks. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's interesting fact. I had no idea they could get that big.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for a rogue giant tumbleweed.
Yeah. Imagine you're just like walking down the sidewalk and all of a sudden just taken out. You come home all fucked up. What happened to you? Goddamn tumbleweed.
Just get folded by a fucking tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Just telling that story. You got bloody nose and shit. You walk in the door. What happened? I don't even know if I want to tell you. Picked a battle with a tumbleweed.
Believe me if I told you.
I picked a fight with a tumbleweed and lost.
Caught me by surprise.
Yeah. Snuck up on me. Came out from behind a tumbleweed.
So the next one, I want you to imagine the smell.
Okay, here we go.
So Colorado funeral home owners arrested following the discovery of 190 decaying bodies.
Oh, I saw this one and I didn't even want to click on it.
190 in one
100
funeral home.
in night. That's God.
So the details on this one: the owners were charged with 4 felony charges, including abuse of a corpse, theft, money laundering, and forgery.
Wow.
Take a discovery, a bond of $2 million.
So, like, what were they doing? Were they just like getting dead people and not burying them?
Well, that's what I was trying to find out. The only reason they knew was because of the smell. They received a report of an abhorrent smell coming from the building. Let's see. Trying to figure out why. Return to Nature offers green and natural burial services, which allow the bodies to decompose underground without the use of metal caskets and chemicals. It's legal in Colorado, but the law requires bodies that are not embalmed to be refrigerated within 24 hours of death. What the hell happened? Let's see.
Did their refrigerators go out and they just never fixed them? Like, is your fridge running? Well, you better go fucking catch it. You're gonna catch 4 felonies if you don't.
Let's see. They originally estimated the 2,500 square foot building, so not even that big. Like, jeez. I thought there was 115, but after they checked them all, they found out it was 190. Identified using fingerprints. Yeah, never says why.
That's a big letdown.
Yeah,
Maybe they'll tell us in the sequel.
Improperly stored. Yeah.
Maybe they'll tell us in the sequel.
In the sequel. When they release a movie about this shit. Still crazy though. Like,
yeah, that's
imagine again, like just imagine being the one that caught the whiff. You're like, man, what the fuck? Like, hey, you know, I don't know if an animal died in there or what, but
it smells like
go check it out.
It smells like death at the funeral home. Imagine.
Yeah. Can imagine finding out afterwards on the news, like, holy shit, that's what I smelled?
Yeah.
Good God. All right, next. Sort of similar. I wanted to read the details on this one, and it maybe just prompt more questions. Arkansas woman pleads not guilty to selling over 20 boxes of stolen human body parts.
I saw that one too.
So
I don't
charges.
Even, yeah.
So it's not guilty to charges that she stole body parts from medical school cadavers and sold them through Facebook for $11,000.
First off,
Exactly.
First of all, pause. How did she leave how did she get access to these cadavers?
Well, I assume she works there. But yeah, she was a former mortuary service worker.
Okay, well that answers that question. Question number 2, pretty simple. Why?
I mean, money
My-
is why. I'm more curious about the how. How the
Well-
fuck are you selling shit on Facebook? I get flagged for the dumbest bullshit.
Who the fuck is
On Facebook.
buying body parts on
Oh, yeah,
Facebook, let alone selling them?
Now, granted, so
That's what I want to know.
a little bit of insight to that. Some of it is we almost annually we go to a convention called Oddities and Commodities that comes to town. And I think it goes to like Houston and Dallas too. And it's a whole show where it's almost based around like hoodoo and witchcraft and shit.
Mhm.
So they have every kind of like skull and shell and creatures and jars and shit like that, like all kinds of crazy shit. And it's really cool to go to. We just love looking at it all. And so I mean there's a whole group out there that'll buy skulls and bones and shit.
Yeah, but
For untold amount of reasons. But this lady
Organs?
was selling human skin. Well, no, it wasn't listed organs. It just said body parts. But it was everything from human skin to skulls. The skin one was weird, where it's like, who was buying that? Who needed a section of human skin?
I'll tell you who. I'll tell you who. Would you fuck me?
Puts the lotion on its skin.
I'd fuck me. That's who.
But man, craziness though, man. Selling
Not
fucking
guilty?
body parts on Facebook.
Not guilty. So, did she or did she not sell body parts on Facebook? Like, not
Okay.
guilty. I need to know.
Somebody hacked my account.
What was the verdict? What was the full verdict? Was it not guilty? No, she didn't sell body parts, or not guilty? No, this is the body parts that she sold isn't a crime. Like,
Let's see. Philip Bridge, working love it. So, okay. So it wasn't like a fucking brain in an ice chest. It was an embalmed brain. So again, like the same kind of shit you can find at this Oddities and Commodities show. So there are ways to buy this legit stuff, and there's a market for it. So I guess it was just the Facebook group just assumed she had it all legitimately. Turns out she was just taking it from the fucking mortuary and embalming it herself. And she's basically stealing body parts and bombing them in jars and selling them.
okay, so her crime was theft.
In a sense, yeah. Theft and sale of body parts. What is it? Over the course of 9 months, she proceeded to ship one person. She shipped one person. An ear, an arm, lungs, livers, kidneys, hands, breasts, penises, fetuses, skin, skulls, and one whole human brain. No, one whole human head. In exchange, he paid her $11,000 in 16 separate PayPal transactions.
Dude, that's the fact that the fact that it was just one person makes this infinitely more disturbing. What does one person need with all of, like, what are they doing? Are they building life-size action figures? What the fuck? Like, are they building like live flesh sex dolls? Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's kind of weird, man.
And on Facebook, dude.
Well, that's how they met, basically, is what it was. But
Oh, okay.
they met through this like oddities group, kind of like the convention I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Man, it's weird. Weird. I can see the temptation, though, man. Make your heart up on money. You know there's a market out there for it. Got these body parts laying around. It's just about, where you make that moral judgment call.
Yeah, that's a negative for me, Ghost Rider.
Look. How does it sound garbled? I'm listening again. Whoa. It is like a robot.
It might be my My internet. Yeah, I dropped frames for a second. Apologize for that.
Okay.
The internet can.
Now it's good.
Yeah, the internet sometimes blips. So apologies. We're gonna get little blips in the stream until I can get an Ethernet port installed in the office.
It didn't offend you though. It's just all of a sudden I was going.
Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all.
Anyway, next one on the list. Oh yeah, here's one that interesting to imagine. Exploding toilet at a Dunkin' Donuts store in Florida left a customer filthy and injured.
Whoa.
Just trying to just imagine being in this situation without even the details.
I know. A Dunkin' Donuts, of all places.
Yeah. This is why I don't go to the bathroom in public bathrooms.
Because I don't want the toilet to spontaneously combust.
So this guy's seeking more than $100,000 in a lawsuit, claiming he suffered severe and long-term injuries following the explosion of a toilet in the men's room. The explosion left him covered in feces, urine, and debris. He walked out of the men's room seeking help from workers. According to the lawsuit, employee told him they were aware of the problem with the toilet since there had been previous incidents.
What?
Man. The guy just does that sometimes.
Yeah.
Just walk it off.
Yeah. Dude, I would sue too if I was told that. It's like, oh yeah, we know it happens. You want a towel or something, man? Like,
My
what?
bad. You want a free drink?
Yeah.
Here's a cup.
What the fuck, dude?
You get a donut of your choice for your trouble. God. Like, man. God. I do curious. I wonder how much exaggeration though there was, like covered in feces and urine and debris.
Yeah.
Which I guess just means toilet paper, probably.
Yeah.
But it's like, did it just like erupt or something? Like, I don't know. It makes me wonder what the real story was.
Yeah, what actually happened.
But I mean, I still say, even just mental health, or just because of the sheer bullshit of the situation. Yeah, fuck them. You knew this shit was fucked up?
Yeah.
We're talking about weird stories, Shane.
Yeah, the topic.
And that one was just a toilet at a Dunkin' Donuts exploded and injured somebody. And now they're suing for $100,000. When they walked out of the bathroom, the employees were like, "Yeah, we know it's got a problem." It happens sometimes.
Yeah, literally shit happens.
Yeah. My next one is kind of a tangent, or another spider one. What is that? A bird?
Yeah, it's like a bird puking.
Vent's puke. Oh, I see now. This one, at first I was like, okay, big spider, whatever. Moving right along. And I happened to catch some of the subtext beneath it. Then I was like, okay, now I want to know more.
Okay.
So, the largest male specimen of the world's most venomous spider has been found in Australia, was the headline. Oh, well, no shocker there. Big poisonous spider in Australia. But then I read the first line in the subtext under the headline was, with fangs that could pierce a human fingernail.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at that too.
What?
We got a video here. Well,
hang on, let me read it first. The largest male specimen of the world's most venomous arachnid has found a new home in Australia Reptile Park, where it helped save lives after a member of the public discovered it by chance. The deadly Sydney funnel web spider, dubbed Hercules, was found in Central Coast around 50 miles. Initially given to it, Somebody said, let me bring this to a hospital? What? Initially was given to a local hospital. Why? Then a nearby park retrieved it, soon realized it was the largest male specimen ever received from the public in Australia. But it's only 3 inches. Just a 3-inch spider.
That's still like crazy for being the world's most venomous.
Yeah, 3-inch spider. You know, no bigger than like a standard like brown recluse. But can pierce a fingernail. Like, that's the scary part. You gotta like flick that motherfucker off your leg and it just grabs onto your fingernail. Like, nah, bitch.
Ugh.
I'm curious if it, I guess it's just those fangs can pierce it. But damn. Could you imagine though, getting like bitten through your fingernail? Like,
They
I've had
were
a few fingernail injuries in my life, and they're a pain in the ass
they
already.
suck. They suck.
Couldn't imagine having the most venomous spider in the world bite me through my damn fingernail.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, I'm reading like this little picture from the people that like took it, the reptile park, and that is pretty cool. Like they said, with having a spider that big, the venom output could be incredible. So
Yeah.
you know, it's really valuable for like their anti-venom program and for research purposes. So like that's really cool
because they make all kinds of things
Yeah,
out of venom. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
Hercules
pretty cool.
will continue with the anti-venom undergo milking. Yeah. Crazy though. I still can't get over the whole piercing my fingernail.
Yeah,
that just
that's
sounds painful.
That's incredible. Because not only is it piercing your fingernail, it's injecting venom. So,
yeah, under your fingernail.
Under your fingernail. So the first thing you're going to lose is your hand.
Yeah. So next, oh, here we go. So I read the title and then I have a question for you. Or see if you have the same question. A passenger hid bullets in a baby diaper at New York's LaGuardia Airport. TSA officers caught him.
Just bullets?
Well, similar version of the same question. I was like, was it a full diaper?
Yeah.
Or was it a dirty diaper?
Yeah.
Just a clean diaper with some bullets in it.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand the logic behind using a dirty diaper. Hey, maybe like the sniffers or the x-ray machine won't be able to see the bullets through the shit. You know, who knows? But
so it made me wonder, like, you go to walk through there, sorry, it's a dirty diaper, I haven't had anywhere to throw it away yet, you know. That was my first question. I was like, you didn't specify whether it was clean or dirty. You just said in a baby diaper.
I bet you he thought TSA would let him just like carry it through, you know.
I guess. Or if it was like in the diaper bag or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious, like, whether he just had a diaper. Let's see. Pulled an otherwise clean diaper from a passenger's carry-on bag after it triggered an alarm in the x-ray machine. Nope, he just had a fucking random diaper in his carry-on.
And it was a clean one. It just said it right there. It's a clean diaper.
Yeah. Later suggested his girlfriend put it there.
His girlfriend put a baby diaper full of bullets in there. Why?
Yeah. Like, okay. The things people do, man. What was it? Yeah, that's it. I wanted to talk about
what caliber?
Stuff,
Did it say what caliber?
It was just 9mm.
9mm. And again, just bullets?
Yeah, 17 bullets and a disposable baby diaper.
What are you gonna do with bullets?
I mean, maybe the gun was in his suitcase. I don't know.
How would you get to it?
When you land? He's not going to use it to rob the plane.
But why hide him in a baby diaper? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess just like, I guess he wasn't thinking about the X-ray. I guess he just thought if you were physically looking at it, you wouldn't open the diaper.
Yeah. I don't know why he wanted to just sneak in ammo. Like, and not only that, 17 rounds. It's like 9mm is not that expensive. Like 17 rounds. Okay, you're out like $20. Like, big deal. Throw them out. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Another one in 2021, similar. Intercepted 13 bullets in a Mentos chewing gum container inside a carry-on bag. Mixed in with pieces of gum still.
Let's play Russian roulette, man. Which one am I going to bite down on today? All right, come
on. Let's see. Next, we got... Oh, yeah. This one I was just curious about. I was assuming it was something over-exaggerated, but I was curious what you might think it is. So. And it's actually in Houston.
Okay.
So, strays land in doghouse after causing an estimated $350,000 in damage to cars at a Houston dealership.
Whoa. Like stray what, dogs?
A pair of strays, I'm assuming dogs. Yeah, dogs. So 2 stray dogs caused $350,000 in damage. Yep. Good night, Grace.
Good night, Grace.
Yeah. It depends on the car, though.
How?
So, one dog, described as a bull terrier mix, was captured. The second, whose breed was not immediately known. Both dogs being held at the shelter. The dogs were captured on surveillance video scratching the paint and tearing the bumpers off cars in the lot at G Motors. According to the dealership's manager, they caused an estimate $350,000 in damage.
Damn, dude.
But I wonder how much of that, like I said, was like fluffed up. You know, where it's like
probably tons of it.
You probably claimed every scratch on every car on those dogs.
Oh,
like, what do you paint jobs around the block?
Oh yeah, you know they did.
Yeah. Well, they just went to the pound. They went to the animal shelter.
I hate the pound. They need to get rid of it.
I don't think they need to get rid of it. What would be the alternative? Just let them roam free?
No. Start a government program that provides incentives to people that foster and run actual, like, homing.
Okay, but wouldn't they have to go somewhere first, which would be the pound?
Yeah, but maybe the pound, maybe not get rid of the pound, but they need to definitely relax on their killing. I forgot what the word they use is. Euthanization. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying there still has to be a funnel point. I mean,
yeah,
how the funnel point operates could change, but I think it'd be ridiculous to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, they definitely need to change the way they operate. That's what I meant by that.
It just depends. But yeah, let's see. They contacted them when the attacks began in November.
Attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
The dogs are launching a siege on the dealership. We're under attack!
We've never seen anything like this. Dogs attacking cars and causing damage.
Dogs attack... Okay.
Yeah, sells used cars, dude. Like, you know that dude had to be claiming every scratch.
Well, not only that, like, this guy's acting so flabbergasted like he's never seen it before. It's like, dude, dogs chasing cars has been a thing forever.
They're parked, though.
Right, but...
Don't chase parked cars.
I know, but I'm just saying. Yeah, that is pretty weird. I don't know what would make a dog want to
makes we should like pictures of the damaged car or something. Yeah. Maybe we should go ask him about it. It's G Motors. Figure out where that is and go ask him. It's there in Houston.
Let's see.
Where you're looking at a volunteered at a...
Oh, that's on our side of town too.
At a what shelter? Kill shelter?
Kill shelter. Yeah.
K-I-L.
Kill.
Stayed a couple of weeks, was horrible. Yeah, I know. We just said it with one L, so I was making sure. blind. I looked closely to make sure.
Okay, you guys want to see what this dealership looks like?
Oh, I can imagine.
There's the dealership right there. That's it. There's next to a Motel 6 and another in-town motel.
Yeah. Standard little used car lot.
Yeah.
I mean, well, not to get off on a rant about it, but my opinion on kill shelters or whatever shelters that euthanize after X amount of time, I mean, to a certain extent, it's necessary. When you have an overpopulation of animals, I mean, I don't know. You have to draw the line somewhere, in my opinion. If you have like 200 fucking cats at your fucking shelter and nobody, other shelters are willing to take them in and nobody else wants to foster them and can't just keep taking care of 200 cats. Oh, well, that's fucked up. I mean, you think you just have a cremating center. I know it's like a special furnace or I don't know what you call it. Crematorium. Well, yeah, but I meant for like animals. I don't know if it has to actually be a crematorium or just something that gets to a certain temperature. But yeah, you think you would just cremate them. Because that'd be fucked up to be the trash man, dude. Just picking up half a dumpster of animals.
I don't know, man. The way I see it, and you just called me a bleeding heart, but I feel like it's the exact same way as if we going around rounding up all the homeless people and just executing them. Like, that's not okay. That's not right.
Yeah, but humans have the capability of not being homeless, all on their own.
You're right. And why does it make it better for dogs? Because they can't help it. They have no choice. At least humans have a choice, and they choose to be homeless. Kill them.
Yeah, but to me, an animal's an animal. When it's fucking pig season and they're overrunning the lands, do you go and herd them and find them homes? Or do you go and control the population?
Well, they go and kill them and they eat them.
Yeah.
Nobody's eating the dogs and cats. It's against the law, sir.
It's only if you get caught.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know, man.
They put them on a flatbed truck for a full days until the truck was full. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Well, not everybody does that, but a lot of people do. I agree with you, Shane. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have a thing. I don't know. I feel like I'm more sympathetic towards animals than I am people.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't believe in any kind of animal abuse or anything like that. Like, I'll defend an animal that's being abused. Be some stray cat on the fucking street. You're trying to throw rocks at it, and I'm gonna start throwing rocks at your face.
No. I'm a firm believer, and you shouldn't treat your animals any worse than you would treat a person. I mean, granted, they are animals, and there are certain things that are, obviously.
There's a difference, though. You shouldn't treat your pets any worse than you would a human.
I don't think you should treat any domesticated animal that
way. I don't know. I'm on both sides of the fence about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeding stray cats on my fucking back porch, but at the same time,
so are we.
One of them starts fucking some shit up on my house, I'm gonna start fucking getting it away. Or call the SPCA on it or something.
Well, yeah, I'd catch it and call a rescue. Be like, hey, got this cat kind of being destructive. Don't want it killed.
I have rescues and shit here. So again, difference in a small town. You don't have all these fancy options like you do in Houston.
That's true. There's like 100 rescues out here, dude. They're everywhere.
Well, anyway, on to the next weird one. speaking of animals, a rat plague hits an Australian coastal town, and thousands more wash up on shore.
Yeah, I saw that one too, but I didn't read into it.
It was the thousands up on shore that was like, again, trying to imagine that, like, you just decided to go to the beach, or you like going fishing.
Yeah.
You want to go do some shore fishing? Like, you roll up on the beach that morning and there's thousands of dead rats on the beach. And again, imagining the smell of thousands of dead rats.
Why?
Well, I was going to tell you. Let me read the article and you close it. Jeez. So, hordes of rodents are chewing on electrical wires and otherwise eating everything they can find. They're washing up dead in massive numbers, creating a literal stink in the community. Does it really say why? Population exploded. Long-haired rat. Jeez, produce 12 young every 3 weeks when conditions are good. Jeez. Yeah, nobody really says why.
My link says why.
You were looking at the same one.
It says it right under the map. Like the picture of the map.
Yeah, I didn't get to the map yet.
Oh.
I was actually reading everything and trying to read it to you, but you're skipping ahead. So, let's see. Population numbers are in the hundreds. Annual guest. They arrived in campers and RVs. It said something about, what was it? Created a fact sheet about about a rat plague. Just reminds me of like wasn't it like a nursery rhyme or something about the guy that like, what is it, like play the flute or something?
Oh,
God, what is that called? Where he's like charged to get rid of all the rats. So he like plays the flute and gets all the rats out of town. Rats destroyed a car by attacking its wiring. That makes sense. This fisherman says that he was seeing 100 rats a night on his boat.
Jesus.
Again, god damn, man. Again, like the fisherman, you're like, I'm gonna go get on my boat and go fishing. You gotta fucking chew off 100 damn rats on your boat? God damn. And half of them are pooping and pissing all over your boat too.
Yeah.
So you gotta deal with that smell. Like, that'd be just a, I don't know, terrible thing in general to deal with, because that smell's gonna start taking over the town. They're gonna be getting into everything. Like the one car having all of its wiring fucked. Like it literally totaled a car. Jeez.
Showing a video of like just what appears to be a barrel of rats.
Yeah. Oh, because they had a little trap. They go on the pipe to get the bait and fall in.
Yeah. It's because of his printer. Yeah. We
It's not every time I talk about it, but
yeah.
Sometimes.
But what the article says that they migrate, and they hit a river called the Norman River and start to swim to get to Karumba across. And the tide takes them out to sea. And a high number of them also, make it to the other side of the river. They say it happens every like 3 to 17 years.
Dude. Animal Control Ranger Phil has been collecting dead rats by the 100. That's how many can fit into a trash bag. On the first day, he got 18 bags of rats.
Yeah.
1,800 dead rats on one day. Good God.
Unbelievable, dude.
I would just move.
Yeah.
God.
And they wonder why the bubonic plague was so effective. It's because you can get a lot of rats very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? 13 rats? How often? Every like 3 weeks or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Oh, 12. Yeah, 12 babies every 3 weeks per female. Oh, God, man. It's nuts. Crazy though. Couldn't imagine. Again, just hundreds and hundreds of rats.
It's funny. I see these TikTok videos of like farmers in like Russia and shit, like lifting up like big pieces of metal and like, you know, hundreds of rats scattering, and they've got like 6 or 7 dogs out there just like chasing them down, and like watching a guy with like a pellet gun with like a night vision scope just like sniping rats off his farm and shit. Like it's crazy.
You send a pack of those dogs to this town, man.
Yeah.
Here, go ham.
Yeah.
All right, last one I got. The title wasn't necessarily the most interesting thing. It's the item in the title. So 4 men charged over theft of a $6 million golden toilet from the English palace.
From the $6 million golden toilet.
Yeah. So this is a 18-karat golden toilet from a palace in southern England, where it was kept as an art exhibit before being stolen. And that, I kind of want you to pull a picture, because it is a full entire toilet, 18-karat gold.
Yeah, they apparently it's a satirical golden toilet titled America at Churchill's birthplace. Yeah, it is entirely gold.
Yeah.
And I love how it's accompanied by like just the bullshit brushed aluminum
stuff, yeah.
brushed aluminum little toilet roll holder. 4 men.
Still though. He's got to be heavy.
Vanished overnight in September 2019. How much does it weigh? It's got to say how much it weighs.
I didn't see it in the article, but I was curious. Let me see if we can find out real quick.
Police said the toilet's removal
200
caused
pounds.
significant damage and flooding.
Yeah, if you just ripped it out of the floor. Yeah, it's 200 pounds. Yeah. 200-pound golden toilet, man. And the fact that it's $6 million, like, it just raised questions where it's like, where did you get the funding for this, man?
Prior to theft, visitors to the exhibition could book a 3-minute appointment to use the toilet.
Jeez.
The artist intended the golden toilet to be a pointed satire about excessive wealth. They said, whatever you eat, a $200 lunch or a $2 hot dog, the results are the same toilet-wise.
But still, like I said, I really just questioned how you got the funding for it. Did you have $6 million to go buy all the gold, or like, man? Or is it some rich person, commissioned him to do it, or I don't know. Just
well, he did it just as a satire, as a joke.
Yeah. How fucking rich is this guy to just be like, I'm just gonna make a $6 million toilet?
Edward Spence Churchill told the Times newspaper that the golden toilet would not be very easy to steal since it was connected to the palace's plumbing. And he said, and I quote, "So no, I don't plan to be guarding it."
Was it Edward Spence? What?
Churchill.
Let's see if we can see this guy's like net worth.
That's not the name. Well, yeah, that's the name of the.
Lord Edward Albert Charles Spencer Churchill. That's a heck of a name. He's only 50 years old. Net worth. He's the 11th Duke of Marlborough. Damn. Worth 185 million. It's not the pound symbol, is it? What is that? What symbol is that? I don't remember what that symbol is. Is it a pound? A little like LE looking symbol?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Yeah. Solid gold toilet.
How does one get the tools inside required to? No, I probably didn't get the tools. I probably just fucking backed the truck up, winched a cable onto it, and ripped that motherfucker off. Yeah, pounds. Jesus. Okay. Now, what's the pound to dollar ratio? Is it still like 4 times? No, that's pretty equal. $1.28. So yeah, this dude's worth over $100 million, and he dropped $6 million on a golden toilet.
Yeah, it doesn't say how they stole it, unfortunately. It says the artwork has not been recovered at this time, but we're conducting a thorough investigation to find it and bring those responsible to justice. So as of right now, they stole the golden toilet and they got away. Oh no, never mind. They caught him. Never mind. That was reading a prior article. They found him.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how, but I'm not seeing anything. Makes you wonder if they work there or something. You know, let their 2 buddies in, did it overnight or something.
Oh, so they caught the guys and charged them, but they still haven't found the piece of art.
Jeez.
They're saying that it's probably gone.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it says the burglars broke into the palace with 2 vehicles. So they had to just ripped it out.
Oh yeah,
especially
they just
since they're
ripped
talking about
it
the
out.
flooding.
Yeah, they just ripped it
the
out of
fucking
the
winch
fucking
cable
wall.
on that bitch and just blah.
Ripped it out the fucking wall.
Still gone. Probably sitting in somebody's basement having a good laugh about it.
Yeah. Either that or it's getting melted down bit by bit by bit.
Yeah, that too. Shit, $6 million. Take that shit to the what's that? You know, the pawn shops so they buy gold.
Yeah.
Bring it over there in chunks. Well, it just reminds me of like you steal a street sign or something. You know, you're not advertising. You're not putting it on your front lawn.
Yeah. It's like that goes in your garage.
Yeah. Just imagine keeping that golden toilet. Should get that shit mounted in your house too.
Yeah.
Just use it like your regular toilet. See how long you can get away with it.
I mean,
is that one that was stolen? Like, nah, it's just a replica.
It's just a fake. I painted it with gold spray paint.
Yeah, gold spray paint. Yeah.
Polished it with a buffing wheel. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can book a 3-minute appointment to use a golden toilet. I wonder what the wait list is for that.
Oh, hey. Here we go. Here's a picture of the damage. Yeah, they had to have just ripped it out of there. I went to just the images for the 5 minute, or how was it stolen, and found that. So it looks like the picture you're looking at is potentially a different one. I don't know. There's two images across the entire Google Images. There's the generic bathroom you have, and then there's the nice cherry wood.
Oh yeah, that it
bathroom.
looks like it was actually in.
Yeah. Yeah, just straight rip
yeah.
that thing out of there.
Just like sledgehammered the door open and ripped the fucker out, dude.
No, that probably was what happened from the toilet flying out of there.
Oh yeah.
If you yank that thing out of the ground with a winch tube, that thing went bang 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 off every wall.
Damn, dude. All right, but that is we are running up on time here. We got about 5 minutes left.
Yeah, that was the last thing on my weird news list. It was always a nice lighthearted stream talking about some craziness.
Yeah, something interesting to keep you on your toes.
But yeah, so for those of y'all that missed it though, doing a recap that we do have the ARC Ascended server running.
Yep.
PvE for those that are not PvP enthusiasts. One day we might have both, but for now just PvE.
Just PvE. It's set up, running, ready to go. There right now is not a shop feature, but we plan on adding one in the future once some kinks get worked out.
Yeah, but we're looking for testers.
Or
maybe stress you could test it.
Maybe you could make a trip out here and make the stream.
Oh. Yeah. Or yeah, you come to your house.
Yeah, just come to my house.
Shoot. Garrett is thinking about stopping by this summer. I'm really hoping to get him to test out playing on my computer for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm really curious how he'll do playing on a computer, because I know I'm terrible if you put me on a console. I'm curious if that transition's equally terrible if you go to a computer.
It is. I can tell you right now it is, because I've made that transition already.
Well, yeah, but you go back and forth. I mean, Garrett's like exclusively Xbox.
I mean, I was
doesn't even own a computer.
I was exclusively Xbox until I got a computer.
Yeah.
And I refuse to play shooter games on a controller if I have the option.
Which is funny, because other people will literally plug a controller into their computer.
Yeah. Xbox and PC and Fortnite. Yeah. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming out to the stream, hanging out with us. If you have any ideas for the next topic or future topics, please let us know. Make sure you use your every Prime sub that you give us is taking money out of Jeffrey Bezos's pocket, so he can't make another penis-shaped rocket. So if you have Amazon Prime, make sure you link it to your Twitch account and use your Twitch Prime sub on us. It helps out a lot.
Go free for you, gives a little bit of money to us. You just got to manually do it every 30 days.
That's right.
Automatic, like a normal subscription.
That's right. Make sure
if you know anybody with a Prime subscription,
yes,
try and convince them to come give it to us.
Yes, because again, that's money for us that support our cause, and it's free for you. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. The ending screen that you'll be seeing here in a moment, and the starting screen you saw at the beginning, has all of our socials, so make sure you follow them accordingly. You know the drill. We will see you next week. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Wonderful Goat stream. I'm not sure what he's doing. What are you doing tomorrow, Goat?
I don't know, because I rated it today, so
yeah,
might just be Call of Duty if Gert gets home in time.
Yeah,
or ARC,
or
our new ARC server.
Yeah.
But also, if you're a veteran, make sure you go and sign up to get your free 3D print or PC gaming consultation. We're always here to help in whatever way we can.
Yep. And hope everyone has a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week.
Good night.